All right, the first question is just tell us the name of your business and the nature of your business and when you started.
Okay. So the name of the business is Ghana Limited.
Okay.
And it's a seafood company. So basically, a seafood has to do with easy frozen food.
Okay.
It could be fish, it could be meat. Just name of any of the things that comes to mind when it comes to sea.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. So do you use mobile money in your operations? And if yes, when did you start using mobile money?
Okay, at the moment, we haven't started the mobile money yet, but plans are underway to use the mobile money.
Okay. How do you intend to use mobile money in the future?
As we speak right, our website is still under construction.
Okay.
Where they are going to implement the mobile money
Okay.
facility, whereby people just log on to the Ghana Limited website and then select any of the products they are looking for. A good example is if they need a product like mackerel,
Okay.
a frozen mackerel, they will select the item.
Okay.
Once you select the item, automatically there will be a place for payment.
Okay.
Now, a prompt will appear on the screen for the customer to type in the details. That is the mobile money account where the money is to be deducted from.
Okay.
Now, once it is done, the customer will actually get an alert on his phone, on their phone,
Okay.
to approve the transaction.
Okay, so you're creating a full online payment system that is based on mobile money.
Yes, please.
Brilliant. Okay, how do you think this will help your business in terms of efficiency, in terms of growth, in terms of accounting?
Okay, so what the current thing, what is happening right now is people move all work online from north right to this part of the country just to come and make physical payment.
Yes. Okay.
Now, if this mobile money technology is implemented on the website, all what we need to do is just send the address to the customer in Northern Rate, for instance.
Yes.
And then the customer will just make payment via the internet. What's going to happen is that it's going to reduce the number of times that the customer should have come all the way from northern region to the southern part of the country.
Okay.
Now, once payment is received here in the southern part where the company is located, now a delivery car will just send it directly to the customer in the northern region.
Okay.
So the more we are saving the life, the risk involved in traveling all the way from northern region to the southern part of the country.
Okay.
And number two is actually making the transaction faster because you realize that you are not going to queue or you're not going to pick vehicles to our physical location. And thirdly, it is going to hit our account directly because the mobile money account is directly integrated to a bank, our main core banking account. So there's nothing like we also handling physical cash at our presence, reducing the risk of the bulky nature of money used to carry.
Okay, cool. Then I wanted to also ask, what are your plans in terms of the limit of daily mobile money? How do you plan to deal with that? And how do you also plan to deal with the transaction charges?
Okay, so it's all about getting a good provider who will be able to give us a good deal. There are quite a number of fintech companies around that are actually offering competitive prices.
Okay.
Now, if we manage to get a good one, then I don't think the charges should be of much concern because it's a matter of you comparing the risks involved that either have to come all the way to our physical premises.
Okay.
You tell the customer that you are going to gain this or you're going to pay this X amount as compared to you rather coming all the way.
Okay, so in other words, the charges are worse what's the value that is being delivered.
Exactly. That is when you get the good fintech provider with you. The good deal for your mobile money transaction.
Okay, cool. Then also, do you think that this will expand your customer base in any way?
Precisely, this is really going to expand our clientele base in the sense that you're not going to limit yourself to a group of people, but rather you're going to widen your clientele base. So, for instance, those at the professional or corporate level, you are going to use Facebook to really market.
Yes.
I mean, that's the plan. You are going to use Facebook to market the product.
Okay.
Now, once people go to our site, once again, they don't need to make payment. They don't need to come here. They don't need to tell them to come all the way from Accra to Ghana.
Yeah.
Come and make payment.
Okay.
So, I mean, payment becomes another field that is a part on our side. So, quite a number of the corporates are using mobile money because of the bank app they are having.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's great. All right, then finally, if you were to advise a startup, any kind of startup, what would you advise them in terms of using mobile money from the start of the business? Would you advise them to use mobile money from the very beginning of their business?
Exactly. I would really encourage every small, medium-sized business to start using mobile money. This is to ensure the cashless society we are all looking for. It's going to limit the number of physical cards that are circulating around now. And don't forget that you need to send money to the bank. That is if you'll be receiving physical cash.
Physical cash, yeah.
Depending on the nature of your business. Now, when it happens that way, it's going to the timing. The time you should have used to something else at the office, you need to now pay another person and employ someone who's going to charge of collections of
yeah.
In this case, instead of you employing someone because you're not starting, why are you by paying more people? Rather by cutting down your expenditure. So it's very important for every small company to start with the mobile money. That is if you know that you're going to go with that lots of physical cash.
Okay, brilliant. All right.
Unless there's a type of business you are doing that so you can get paid.
Okay.
That's it. You're dealing with huge volumes of money.
Yeah.
That one, that's what the tech company.
Yes. Okay, I get the point. Thank you very much. I think that's all for now. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much for your audience. So please tell me the name of your business and the nature of your business and when you started. Okay.
September 2017.
Okay. September 2017. Okay. And do you use mobile money in your business? In what ways?
If parents want to pay fees.
Okay. So receiving money. Okay. What other way? Do you pay salaries with mobile money or
Pay to the bank.
okay, so just from your mobile money straight to the bank? Okay.
No, the bulk money, they have given us a line to send the money to.
Oh, okay.
But they are working on a code that the parents will use direct. But it's not ready for that.
USSD code.
Yes. So we give the bank's mobile money number to the parents. So when they make the payment,
Okay.
they just alert me and I'll tell them that
Made, okay.
they will credit there.
Okay, we'll just credit your own account. Alright, do you think it's now? In what way do you think it has helped that you have that capability? First of all, did you start using this capability from onset?
No, just those previously we were paid to my account.
Okay.
So when they pay, normally when they pay, they don't want to pay the taxes.
Okay. That they will pay to your bank account, not your mobile money account.
They pay to my mobile money account.
Okay. Okay, then you have to do the withdrawal. with that system, did you start it from the onset?
Yes, no, some of them too. So you can come.
Okay, the customers demanded it. So did you when you started involving mobile money in your transactions, did you see a difference in your experience, whether it is processing or customer satisfaction or revenue? Was there any kind of difference?
Actually, I didn't like it myself because when they send the thing to my mobile money, I want to do some transactions now.
Okay.
I just have money in there.
Okay.
Because I might use it.
Okay, that's in the case where you are using your personal line for the business.
That's why I don't want them to now send it to me.
Okay, to the bank straight.
Okay, so that means it's convenient. It's convenient.
It's convenient. Okay, what about does it affect your bookkeeping in any way? Are you able to? Does it make your bookkeeping better or worse that you use the mobile money system?
No, not necessarily. Because when they make the payment, the issue is for them.
Okay, the issue is straight up.
But the accountant will indicate that month, maybe the bank is with me.
That's good. What about? Do you think using mobile money opens you up to more customers or a wider range of customers?
Not necessarily.
Okay, and for the charges right now, as you're using the charges, do you pass it on to them or do you absorb the charges?
They pay through the banks. You don't pay charges.
No charges at all.
It depends on where you are doing it. If let's say you are going through your banks, if you are doing through your bank, I don't pay the charge.
Okay.
But what they are selling for, they will pay the charge. So it will not affect it. So if let's say you have to pay 500,
Okay.
you pay 500 direct, but I will not pay any charges when I'm going to withdraw. Okay. The bank will put the exact amount into the bank.
Okay. Alright. Based on your experience with mobile money, would you advise a new school or a new business to immediately adopt mobile money?
Oh yeah, sure.
So practically because of the convenience.
Yes. Okay. And now most people are also using mobile money, and most of the parents most of the banks too now. There is that linkage between the
interoperability,
between
integration
their bank accounts and then the mobile money, so they can easily be
straight. Still go straight to the bank. All right, thank you very much for your time. All right, so just tell me the name of your business and the nature of your business, please.
Okay, so my business name is LBT Design and Build. Basically, we do design of buildings, homes, commercial buildings, private residences, and industrial, whatever kind of building the client wants. We are available to do that. We do interior finishes as well.
Okay.
So basically, that's the summary of what we do.
Okay. Do you use mobile money in your business?
Yeah, we use mobile money.
When did you start using? Okay, cool. When did you start using mobile money?
Okay, I would say we started 2 years now.
Did you start using mobile money when as soon as you started the business?
No.
Okay. So how long have you been running the business?
Using mobile money as soon as we started the business, but I found that people were talking about it a lot, and I decided to register the business on it and started using it for transactions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you commence business?
We commenced business in 2015.
2015, and you started using mobile money in 2017, correct?
17, yes, 17.
Okay,
Yes,
based on your customers' feedback.
Yes, exactly. They were trying to find out how flexible is it to spend that money.
Okay.
Instead of going to queue at the bank and all that.
Okay.
So we started to try out the payment avenue, mobile money, and I think it's working for us.
Okay. Do you typically ask the customer to add the charge, for example? The transaction charge? Okay.
Because we want our customers to have ease of business, we don't ask them to add the charges. But
Okay.
some just decide to do that. But
Okay.
we don't add the charges, yeah.
Okay, I know that the limit of a mobile money transaction is about 2,000 cedis, right? Now,
It is 2,000 for the official one, but we have to go and increase our limit to about 10,000 a day.
okay, but that so if you increase that limit on your side, it allows a client to send you 10,000 a day, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's useful information. Okay, then so would you say that mobile money is advantageous to your business?
Yes, very, very advantageous. Before we get to that, the client also has to go and increase their limit
Okay, the client has increased their limit. Okay.
as well, so
Okay.
that both of us can
Have the limit. Okay, cool.
Yes. It's very advantageous because it has reduced the time that you waste at the bank and the fastness of receiving cash because it's instant.
Yes.
And recently there are some apps that allow you to send money from outside the country into our mobile money account.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, because I don't have it offhand, I could have checked for you, but there are some apps that when you send from maybe the UK, it goes directly into our mobile money account.
Okay.
So basically, we don't have to go to the bank. We have the money in our mobile money.
Wow.
We can start.
So you practically use your mobile money more than your bank for payment to
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. For example, if I want to pay my workers for services to bring that to me, I just do it. But I have a list of people I need to pay per day.
Okay.
I transfer the money from my account into my mobile money, and I just share the money with the guys.
Okay.
It's quicker. I can do it in the car. I can do it, anywhere.
Okay.
So it's quicker for me.
Okay.
And it makes me save a lot of time.
Okay. Brilliant.
Yes.
Okay, so would you say if you were to do a percentage, what percentage of your customers prefer mobile money or are comfortable with mobile money or don't like mobile money? If you were to split 100 into 3 parts, how would you group it in those 3 classes of people?
I would say half, 50%, because of the amount per day. For example, if somebody wants to transfer more than 10,000, we can't do mobile money.
Okay.
But I would say 50% of my clients.
So 50% of the clients use mobile money to interact with you.
Yes.
Okay. And out of the remaining 50%, if you were to estimate those who would have loved to use mobile money, what would you give it? If you were to add
another 25 who need more, some people are just a little bit reluctant to try it out.
Okay.
So maybe when I push them a little bit, they can decide to try it out.
Okay.
And then because another 25 are clients that are not here
Okay.
in Ghana.
Okay.
So maybe that's what accounts for the 50%, the other 25%.
Okay. Great. Okay. Now, if you are to, can you describe to what extent mobile money helps you to keep your books?
Okay. For the books, I can. Okay. So now MTN has this app that I've downloaded. I don't go through the USSD anymore. Or the staff 170 hash. I go directly into their app.
Okay.
And why I like the app is that it's very straightforward and it can give me statements.
Okay. Wow.
On the go. So I just go to my app. It tells me I can check the transaction I've done for the past month, 2 months. I can get a statement of what I've done.
Okay, so this is a feature for business accounts.
Yes, for business accounts, yes. So I can screenshot all the transaction and send it to my accountant, and then he just prepares the accounts for me.
Brilliant. So you can comfortably say that it has helped improve your bookkeeping.
Yes, it has. It has.
And it's the way before you started using mobile money, you would want to say that your payments were slower. Is that correct?
Slower and scattered.
Slower and not as organized as it is now.
Not organized.
Okay.
But now it's because I use SPN. It helps me to keep track of how much I've sent out.
Okay.
And how much I have put into. So normally I know how much I put into my mobile money from my account, and I know how much I've disbursed to people.
Okay.
So it's easier for me to track the cash flow. Yes.
Okay. Now, do you think you have more customers as a result of your switching to mobile money?
I won't say because of mobile money I have more customers. I would say my customers are happy when I tell them that I take mobile money.
Okay. So
they're happier.
They're happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Then what about the charges? Are they significant in your case, in your business? Are they a significant loss, so to speak?
I won't call them loss because I know the bank, the mobile money as an organization they have to take charges to be able to make the system work.
Yeah.
I think the charges are reasonable.
So overall, the benefits cover them.
Yes, because I am talking about time that I wait in the bank.
Okay.
I will use checkbooks that they have to probably go and cash.
Okay.
You know, the time for me is very important. For me, time outweighs the time that I'm going to save outweighs the charges. The charges are just okay for me.
Okay.
They're okay for me.
Okay, cool. Then what about do you have specific cases in the past and now that you sort of like strike you? For example, maybe you remember something that happened in 2015 or 2016 that you would say that this experience, if I had mobile money at that time, it would have turned out differently. Do you have any such experience?
Yeah, basically the payment of the workers. Sometimes we deal with about 25 workers in a day.
Okay.
And you probably need to pay an average of, let's say, 7,000.
Okay.
Can you imagine trying to probably take the money and holding them, taking the money, traveling to where they are, to give them the money?
Okay, because you work across cities.
Yes, exactly. So right now what I do is they just call me and tell me, okay, this guy is on site A, they need this amount, on site B, they need this amount. Wherever I am, even if I'm not in Ghana, I can just sit down and just transfer the money to them. So if I had that previously, it would have been as easy as I am getting it now.
Okay, so aside from being faster for your transactions and your business, it's even more secure for your internal processes.
Safety, because you don't have to carry cash all the time. I hardly carry cash these days because of mobile money. Yeah.
Okay.
I hardly carry cash because I can connect the I can put money in my Airtel because I have an Airtel line. I can put some money in my MTN, so I can actually carry double the 10,000 if I want.
Okay.
Yes, at a time.
So final question: if you were to advise a new company or a startup, would you ask them to start using mobile money immediately, and how and why?
I'll advise them to go for mobile money immediately and incorporate it in their payment
channels.
Procedure, because even people in the villages, market women, suppliers, they prefer you pay them by mobile money. So if you don't have mobile money, it might even be difficult for you to transact business in this day.
Okay.
So I would advise them to go for mobile money. It's safe, it's fast, it's convenient.
Okay. All right, beautiful. Thank you very, very much, again. Very useful information.
You're welcome, Ken.
All right then.
All right.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. You're welcome. Bye.
All right, please tell us the name of your business, the nature of your business, and when you started.
Hey, really, this is what you do.
Are you from Ghana?
Not at all.
No, I mean, so like I was saying, my business, I'm not into more money, but like I said, once in a while I use more money
To pay.
to pay salaries and patronize
Okay.
staff. You understand? From few staffs to aid my work. No,
Okay.
it's not all the time you can be relying on entering the banking hall and stuff. So this is how it's.
So do you think it's convenient or?
Yeah, it's convenient. It's convenient.
Okay, but do you use money specifically for your business or just for yourself?
No, for myself.
For yourself, okay. But you don't think it's good for your business?
No, it's good. It's cool. No, I mean, so if I'm to quantify, like I was saying, 80% for myself and like 20% for my business.
Okay, 20% for your business.
Yes.
Okay,
So business-wise, like sometimes I need to buy something. We need to buy something to ensure that we need to work.
Yeah,
I can
and
save
you can
more money.
quickly
Yeah, sometimes
get it done.
I need to pay my guys.
Yeah.
I just transfer money to them through Momo without even writing checks for them to go to bank or something.
Okay, brilliant.
So that's for business.
There's a convenience associated there.
There's convenience.
Okay, but what you are talking about the risks? What your opinion of the risks of using mobile money?
Yeah, it comes with risk as well. It comes with risk as well because of the fraud guys in the system of late. You know.
Okay,
Yeah,
as in hackers.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody
Do you think that is a bigger risk, for example, than to be carrying cash and being waylaid on the way, all those kind of things?
No, that one is minimal.
It's minimal, okay,
That is minimal
compared to.
compared to carrying bulk cash.
Okay, you mean that means carrying bulk cash is riskier?
Yeah, it's riskier than using the
because the occurrence of hacking.
That's why I said that one is the risk there is minimal
Minimal, okay, compared to.
than carrying bulk cash.
Okay, yeah, so that's cool.
But there's a risk. There's some other risk in Momo. I'll tell you off
Why?
this recording. No, I'll tell you.
Really?
I'll tell you.
The whole.
No,
I wanted to know about it.
I'll be speaking to that one as an operator. So
okay.
yes, MTN, Momo.
But this is an anonymous interview.
No, yeah, I mean, so maybe what I'm trying to say is that the risk. So okay, so you know people borrow money from MTN.
Yes.
You borrow loan. You go and
take
take
loans,
loan.
yeah.
Yeah, so there's a risk if I were an operator. So you borrow with the intention of paying back.
Yes.
And then when it's time for you to pay, you change your SIM card.
Okay.
You don't pay. People are doing it.
But that is a risk the MNO is taking, right, by themselves. So it's on them. If I deposit my money with an MNO, they have to give me my money whether or not somebody has not paid them back. Right?
No, so like I'm saying, you deposit. So that risk is there. For example, on my number, I'm taking loan. With the mindset I'll pay.
Yes.
Then when it's time for you to pay, people can just dump the number and go and get a Tigo number or a phone number.
Okay.
It's happening. So now, because of that, there's this single platform the telcos are trying to work on. Said that when you like in the banking sector, when you take a loan in the bank and you think you want to run away, and then you go to Stanchart, they will tell you, you have a loan here, so we can't give you this loan.
Yeah.
They're also trying. The telcos are working.
Okay, the credit risk thing. Okay.
You see.
Okay, but how does that hamper the use for a business of mobile money? How does it hamper? How does it become a disadvantage?
That's what I said. That this is in a different context.
Okay, different
I'm taking outside the recording.
Okay. I got
That's what I said, as an operator. You know, I've been in the telecom industry before.
Yeah, I know,
and aside even this risk, there's another risk.
Yeah.
There's another risk with Momo.
Okay.
You understand? So, for example, Bank of Ghana regulates Momo.
Okay.
No, the Bank of Ghana regulates the mobile money on the telcos.
Okay.
Yes, the Bank of Ghana regulates it, and there were some standards, ISO standards, and British British standards were supposed to. That's like just like the way we have ISO 20000 or ISO 27 for information security.
Yes.
The mobile money Bank of also has its standards. That Bank of Ghana said, okay, all mobile telecommunication operators who wants to do Momo should comply with. And that stands by only MTN that has complied with it. So the likes of Airtel Money, Vodafone Cash, and Tigo Cash, all those things you are doing is illegal. They have not complied. And the day Bank of Ghana will descend on them, just like the way they descended on the banks, microfinance, that's where you see.
People might lose money.
Yes.
Wow.
So this was what we were doing when we were in the telcos. In fact, I was actually an auditor on some of these things. We were trying to implement it.
Okay.
Myself and Jotama Kuro.
Wow.
So that risk is there. You understand? So they can be closer at any time on your Airtel money. You think you are doing Airtel Vodafone card, they can be Bank of Ghana can abruptly close it. Then you understand.
Wow. That's
So most of these telcos they've not complied yet. Some started it. As soon as Bank of Ghana relax, they also relax.
Okay.
You understand? And for them, they can come back at any time as a regulator and bite you.
So there's documentation on this.
Yes.
Bank of Ghana side.
Yes. When you go to Bank of Ghana, you can get it.
Okay.
Those standards to meet to operate Momo. I don't know if it's online now, but the telcos have it.
Okay.
Of which they form units, department to work towards that. I was part of it myself and Dr.
Okay.
We were doing it at Airtel.
Okay.
But I know so far only MTN will able to
It's compliant.
You understand? So you see the other risk?
Yeah. It's a big risk.
So I was telling you,
It's a big risk for business, big old businesses too.
so let's proceed.
Alright, that's fine.
So I'm giving you something. This one alone is a whole thesis on its own.
Yeah, true. It's a big one. Alright, so in for your business, so your use of mobile money is minimal. Does it? And you've said it's convenient. Do you think that you could have had a wider? What about your customers? How do they respond to it? Do you think you could have had more customers because if you use mobile money more or accept more, or do you think based on your customer base, what is their take? Do they tell you, do you use mobile money? Do they ask you for it? Do they like it? You know, the kind of customers you deal with.
Oh yeah. I mean, they most of them prefer the mobile money.
Okay.
Most of them prefer the mobile money because they are always secure. They know I have my phone with me and I have my money on my phone. You understand? Now the reason why they like the mobile money option is that you can go to any agent, mobile money vendor or any mobile money agent at 8 p.m., 9 p.m. and still get your money as compared to the bank. 5 p.m. they have closed. You understand? They prefer to do the mobile money than giving the bank. Because sometimes even banks, you have your ATM, you want to go and withdraw money, but the system is not working. But after the mobile money, they can go anywhere at any time. If the agent is sleeping, they can wake him up.
So you consider the mobile money platform as a technology itself more resilient than the banking systems in many cases?
More money. In fact, more money. If I tell you the amount of money MTN is making with mobile money, they even make money on mobile money than even the data they sell, even the voice.
Wow.
Yes, the telcos are making mobile, especially MTN, are making money through the Momo now. Than even the data and the voice, even these data services they provide, the links, they provide to companies. They are making money a lot on Momo. And it's not only in Ghana, it cuts across Africa.
Yeah.
When you go to Kenya and Pesa, these are all Momos.
I know about it from Pesa.
Yes.
So do you think they are charging too much?
As in
The transaction charges, are they?
I think it's 10%. Is it 1%?
10%.
10%. Yeah, so 10%, it's too much. Something can done about it. But it is too much but reliable.
Yeah.
You understand? No, it's too much, it's reliable, it's convenient.
So the value being delivered is commensurate with the charge.
Yes.
Okay.
It's reliable, it's convenient. At any time I can get money. It's also reliable. You understand? It's very scarce and very rare to hear that an SMS server is down. An SMS server is down, so you've not received. Sometimes you might not even get an SMS, but you enter into your wallet and the money is there.
Yes.
You understand?
Exactly.
So this thing.
Okay, last question. If you were to advise a new company, a startup, would you advise them to start using mobile money immediately they start the business?
If I was to do what?
If I were to advise a new company, maybe
Sorry.
would you advise them to start using mobile money from the onset of their
It
business?
should be part of their
strategy.
But for financial purposes, it's bank.
Yeah, okay.
Because if you are going to open, if you want to start a business like this, no auditor, everybody would like to have a bank account.
Okay, that means they shouldn't use mobile money as a store or as a for saving their money, but basically for transactions.
Of course, when you take mobile money like this, how much can you withdraw a day? There's a limit.
Yes.
You understand? I think it's 2005. Me, I was able to extend mine 5,000.
Yes.
Assuming I want to withdraw 20,000 a day.
Yeah.
That leverage I can get from the bank.
Yes.
You understand? But I can't get that one here. That's number one. Number two, with the bank, the advantage is that once you know you have money there, you can get loans.
Yes.
The amount of money you can get from the bank as a loan, you won't get it with home.
Yeah. That kind of risk.
So they all have their advantages and disadvantages. Yes, I recommend Momo.
Yeah.
But that one is just for, it's more of OPEX.
Yeah.
It's more of minor operational expenses.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for your attention.
I have interest in this.
If the mobile money, if the telecom companies would kind of like not charge you, rather.
Not charging for specific kind of people, like for business people. Alright, like some of us in our platform, not charging when we go to withdraw our money and stuff. I would have preferred it that we more better still. The charges become lesser since the number is already registered as a business number. But for a personal number, fine, the charges is okay because assuming I would have gone to collect money from where I am, to collect money from somebody in Accra, and I'll have to pay 2 cities to go, 2 cities to come, making it 4 cities. So if I can pay 50 pesos or 1 city for that 4 cities, for me, I don't have a problem with it as long as it's personal. But when it becomes business where somebody, it's a continuous thing that we'll be doing, alright, either you reduce the charges for the sake of the business, or you don't take charges at all. I don't know. I think not taking charges will be so fair for them, but I prefer that you reduce the charges. I think reducing the charges would be better. So what I do is that because the charges is applied, I also have to apply the charges. Now, if the customer is paying me 50 Ghana per month, you send me 50.50.
Okay.
So that when I go to take out the 50 cedis, I'll be able to have my exact 50 cedis. Otherwise, you'll be paying lesser than that.
Okay.
And I'm not happy doing that, but I have to do that because otherwise, my money will always be short.
Okay. That's cool. Alright, do you think that your insistence on mobile money impacts your scope, as in the number of possible customers you can have?
Yes, it does.
So if you think if you had opened up more, maybe you will have more customers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very, very pleased with mobile money. I'm very, very pleased with it because it takes out a whole lot of burden, you know?
Okay.
It makes life very easy. I sit in the comfort of my bedroom and do what I want to do with the mobile money. So for me, it's cool for me. I really, really love it.
Okay, so that means that the value you get in terms of convenience, it overrides the possible customers you would have gotten if you had open, or it overrides it because of the inconvenience that is associated with those kind of
I think it overrides the inconvenience. You see, because on this part of, unfortunately for us, on this part of the world, they are not very responsible when it comes to payment.
Okay.
We know how to get the service, we don't know how to pay. We don't come up with responsibility to say, okay, I owe this, and this should be done. And unfortunately, there is no penalty, putting us to book to be able to really, really pay. So at the end of the day, if you introduce something like the mobile money, it makes life easier. Otherwise, it means that collect money, I would have walked to a customer place and said, I don't know your schedule. I would walk to your house over and over and over why she makes it work more harder, yeah.
So basically, your customers pay you before or after the service? At the beginning of the month?
After the service.
After the service. Okay.
After the service.
So
after the next time, it's coincide. I have a scheduled time for payment, just as I have a scheduled time for pickup. Sometimes the last pickup time coincides with the payment time. Some feel, some don't feel that pickup should be done before the payment. Most of them that have been with me for a while, and with the history of the integrity, they also pay. Yeah, they pay knowing that what they will definitely come from their gadget. So yes,
thank you very much. I think talking basic. I appreciate so much.
You're welcome, Ken. Anytime.
All right, please tell us the name of the business, when you started, and the nature of the business.
Okay, it's home media production. Started 4 years ago.
Okay, that's 2015.
Yes, so we actually took photography and video and editing, graphic design.
Okay. Do you use mobile money in your business?
Yes.
Okay, how do you?
So for clients to pay.
Okay, clients pay you via mobile money. Do you make any payments via mobile money yourself from your business account?
No.
Not at all. What about things like salary?
No.
Not at all. So all you do is receiving. Okay, receiving money. All right. So in what ways do you think mobile money has been of help to your business?
Because sometimes you have to meet some people to do payment, and then where they are coming from. Sometimes too, they have to do a commitment. So mobile money makes it easier. Once you tell them, they just send the money. But if you don't tell them, it means that you might not be able to receive the money on time.
Okay.
So it makes it more easier. You don't need to meet them. You don't need to go and meet them personally. Okay. So it makes it more easier when it comes to payment.
Okay. So as a matter of convenience. So when did you start using mobile money?
I would say now that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, that's 2017. Okay, do you think there was any difference in your revenue or in your customer base as a result of your use of mobile money? How much you are able to get maybe within a particular period? Let's say before mobile money you are getting X amount per month. After mobile money you are getting Y amount. Do you have any such experience?
Okay, we have some. I don't know whether that would really answer, but I can't remember that sometimes because of I wasn't able to get the money, so the person wasn't able to pay me what I was supposed to, and then he has to toss me because I was in, and then as of now I've still not received the money.
Okay, so you had cases where you lost money because there was no convenient way of paying the money immediately.
Yes. Okay. So with mobile money I was able to. There was no excuse. So.
There was no excuse. Okay, that's cool. Now, what about your customers? How do they respond to your mobile money? If you were to classify your customers into three, one who says, okay, I don't like using mobile money. Another who says, I don't mind using money. Another who says, I really like using money.
Okay.
What percentage will you give them?
So I have more of the people that are okay with the mobile money.
They don't mind.
They don't mind. In fact, they don't want you to even come. They just want you to transfer.
So they really like that.
They really like mobile money. And then I just have a few that are scared of the charges. So sometimes they do, but I've never had anyone that say I don't like the mobile money.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so do you allow them to pay the charges or you absorb the charges?
Okay, so if they complain of the charges, I absorb the charges.
Okay.
Yes, I mean just to get them to pay.
To pay. Okay.
Yes, but if they don't talk about the charges, you don't talk about the charges, then I just.
All right, that's cool. All right, great. So what about your bookkeeping? Does mobile money affect your bookkeeping in any way?
I think it's better because it helps you to be able to keep track. Even if you forget to record it in one way or something, helps you because I quite remember I met someone, we were talking about the packages, and the person was ready to pay, and the person paid through mobile money, I actually called home. I forgot how much the person actually paid.
Okay.
And he wanted to complete the payment.
Okay.
And it was this kind of 12.
Back and
You
forth.
paid this, and I said no, you paid. So I have to go back to my records chair, and then I realized that,
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean, so it's okay.
Okay, brilliant. So it makes tracking your income easier, more reliable. All right, finally, if you were to advise a startup, would you advise them to start using mobile money immediately? Or
I think yes, I will, because in this era we are, I feel like cashless is the way to go. We're not really going trying to chase someone for money or something. I really recommend it.
all right, thank you very much for your time. So please tell us the nature of your business, the name of your business, and when did you start business?
Okay, so this is Cameroonese Branches. We are into the distribution of cosmetics products. This business has been existing for some time now, more than 10 years.
10 years, that's
Yes, started
2009.
every month. I mean, I can even say about 25, 30.
Really?
because
Oh, okay.
Started by my dad, then the children came in. And,
Okay, and took
yeah,
it
so we now give the name Cameroonese. He was not really running it as in formally, but we are kind of putting in more structures to
Okay.
it. Yeah,
That's
so taking it up, running from one shop, we now have a second one.
Okay.
So we have 4 siblings that we are running.
All right. Okay, cool. So did you use mobile money in your business?
We started using mobile money a year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago?
Yes,
Okay.
started using mobile money to accept payments.
Okay. Accepting, what else do you use it for?
So basically, at the moment, we only use it to accept payments because initially we had clients who come and buy products and they say I want to pay by mobile money.
Okay.
We didn't have initially,
Okay.
and realized it became a difficulty, so we had to register.
So it was induced by customer
Yeah,
request.
it was induced by customer request, not our
strategy.
assumption, because before then, the market was such that people come and they have cash, so they pay with the cash. But when mobile money came, we realized the number of people who started wanted to pay by mobile money.
Okay.
So we had no option
That's it.
than to also go register
Okay.
and use the mobile money.
Then do you use it for any other thing like maybe your own purchases or payment of salaries, anything like that?
Okay, for purchase we don't use it.
Okay.
That's purchase of the goods, no.
Okay.
But for payment of some of the workers, yes, as when need arise,
Okay.
we do use it. So that is also
Part
done.
of it.
Yes.
That's fine. Do you have any like savings in your mobile money account? Like you have like money you have said, okay, I'll leave it in my account for some time.
Okay, so we don't do that. So what happens is that when payments are made to the mobile money, we do the withdrawals from it and make payment to the suppliers
Okay.
as at when we need pay.
Okay.
So basically, it's used to receive payment because you have a scenario where a customer can call you very early in the morning. Maybe he's coming from home. I'll send you 3,000 or 5,000.
Yeah.
Sends you the list of the products he wants. So by the time he gets to Accra, you have done the sorting, arrangement, pack date, and all that's ready for you. So you had already paid you in advance. So kind of it makes it much more faster.
Okay.
Other than being on ground, because if you don't send me the money, I will not do the packing. So rather than being on ground,
Okay,
then now I want this before he counts
Okay.
the cash and
So
order
you
for
believe
you.
that it's improved your efficiency?
Oh, it does.
Your
It does.
process efficiency?
Yes, it does improve efficiency because if you have let's say 6 people at the counter,
Yeah.
and 2 are paying by mobile money, and sometimes you make a sale of let's say 8,000. So you have to stand and pay, count 8,000. He will count the 8,000, give it to you. You also
You
have
also
to count
confirm,
the
yeah.
8,000. But when it's through mobile money and I see 8,000, I mean that is just in less than a minute. So
Less time, better-
less time, less effort. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Now, if you were to compare when you were not using mobile money and when you started using mobile money, do you have any cases where you can say one or two experiences where you say this is how it was before, this is how it is after, and this is the difference?
Okay, so there is a huge difference, and it's a plus to the business.
Okay.
Now the reason being that we've had situations where, especially when there is the invention of a new note,
Okay, yes.
we have so many instances where people come and buy goods 1,000, 2,000, and if you are not very careful, we have quite a number of notes in the currency which were fake.
Yes.
So if you come to the shop, we've pasted a lot of those notes there. So, and these ones becomes a loss to you.
Yes.
There is no way when you are paid with mobile money and you're going to get something like fake.
Yeah.
So that aspect alone. So before and then, even now, sometimes what we do is that we ask the customer. We ask if you want to pay, especially when they brought this invention of the new notes.
Yeah.
These 200 Ghana notes and all.
100 Ghana too.
Anytime there's a new note, we are very careful accepting those. They do these fake things in the new ones. So you are very careful taking those notes because you are not very conversant with the notes and some might be fake.
Security features
So
and everything.
exactly. So if the amount is very huge, sometimes we even advocate if you have mobile money, use mobile money to pay. We are more comfortable with. So comparing then and now in the transition, I think that is where it is heading towards.
So there's even the security aspect.
The security
of it.
aspect, because somebody can pay you 2,000 Ghana cedi, and by the time you say ja, you might have about 300 or 50 Ghana cedi notes being fake.
Wow.
So that means that 300 is lost.
Okay.
So they mix it with the original
real ones.
yes.
All right. So it has actually saved you money.
It has saved. It has saved.
To an extent. Okay, beautiful. What about bookkeeping? Keeping your books, does it help you in any way in your accounting?
For the bookkeeping, now no, because we have people who come at the shop and pay by cash. We have those who pay via mobile money. Assuming we are doing strictly on mobile money, it will really affect us. And the nature of the business is sometimes someone will buy goods and say, I want invoice. Somebody knows the price on top of that, so he or she doesn't need you to write an invoice. So for the bookkeeping, we can only track those on the mobile money. You can't track for those who pay by physical cash.
Okay. Now, do you think that you have a wider range of customers because you accept mobile money?
It does, because currently we have some shops who do not take mobile money.
Okay.
Some of the customers have also been victims of people coming to buy from them and they having the currency notes which is being faked. Okay. So there are some customers when they go to show there's no mobile money, they will not buy from there, but they want to pay with mobile money.
Okay.
So if you are accepting, it becomes a plus to you.
Okay.
So it was a gradual process for people to start registering for the mobile money.
Okay, brilliant. What about things like the charges and the limit of 2,000 that is typical? How did you handle that?
So what happens is that if assuming you are sending us money, we absorb the charge.
Okay.
Now the reason of absorbing the charge, because you see it's a competition. This store will absorb, this shop is not absorbing. So you need to consider all that. If you are paying by cash and I can lose 200 Ghana cedis, 300,
Okay.
and I'm absorbing the cost which is not more than 20 Ghana cedis. So we absorb the charge.
Okay.
Initially when they are making the payment, the thought is what about the charge? So we say we are absorbing the charge, and that's just for me very it's not significant to absorb the charge instead of taking physical cash, which you are likely to solve victims.
So meaning the charges are the value of the technology is worth the charge.
It's worth
to
it.
you.
Yes, it's worth it. Pure worth it. Let me give you a scenario. We have a scenario where somebody wants to buy goods initially, and how to get the money. He has to send it through an account. We have to send one of the store guys to go cash the money.
Okay.
You had an incident where the person cashed the money and ran away with the money. Do you understand? Since the person has not deposited the money into your account, even though your store guy has run away with the money, you still have to deliver the keys to him.
Exactly.
Now you have the case where you have the Momo, so the person just sends the money straight to your account. So there's even no need now send a store guy go to the bank when you don't know. So all those things are now stored. So that's really
all right. So in all, would you advise somebody entering the business newly to start using mobile money from day one?
Yeah, from now, I mean, running a business without mobile money is like losing potentially. What it means to me is that you started a business and you're cutting half of your customers away. Because mobile money transactions now is, for me, it's even fast rising than banking transactions in terms of payment. If you take other things that we do, like in my personal wide business I run, what I do is that they place an order, he sends mobile money to me, it's in whole, I take a delivery. The delivery person takes to the station, he gets the item. I also pay the delivery person to mobile money. So between the three of us, we don't see each other. The payment goes round. The final product, he still receives the product. So it is and it's something that I feel is even getting deeper than the banking transactions that is involved, because with the banks you need to be at the premises, unless with this advent of the mobile app that is being done. But the mobile money, I think, is really gaining a lot of ground. So it has gained a lot of ground. So at the moment, and when we run the show, Kashi is said that it's not really the elite.
Okay, yeah.
But they have bought into because of the simplicity,
of
its
technology.
usage and the technology involved. You don't need internet, you don't need exactly and all that. So I think that's really helpful.
All right, thank you very much for your time. Yeah? Thank you. Beautiful, very enlightening too. All right, so you start like, please tell us the name of your business and the nature of your business, and then when you started.
Okay, the name of my company is Partline Design and Print. It's the design and print firm. Design, print and finishing firm. So we do design, we do print, and we do finish.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
When did you start?
We started about 4 years.
4 years ago. That's like 2015.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do you use mobile money in your business?
Yes, I do.
When did you start using mobile money?
I think about 2 years ago.
2017.
2.5 years.
2017. Okay. Okay. So did you notice any difference in terms of your customer response when between 2016 and 2017 when you started using mobile money? After you started using mobile money, how did it impact you?
When I started using mobile money, I started personally because a few people asked me whether I had mobile money.
Okay.
So I recognized it was a necessity, but I was willing to message the script about getting my money.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes.
Another thing too that I realized was that it made my payment easier
Okay.
when it came to purchase.
Okay.
When it came to getting paid for the job I did,
Okay.
because I did a lot of freelance basically when it comes to design.
Okay.
So if I design and send to you via WhatsApp, I do a lot of my work on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Over
Yeah.
WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So if I do a design and send to you over WhatsApp,
Mm-hmm.
I'll then have to wait to meet you before you pay me my money.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you have already used the design I've sent you.
Precisely.
You get it?
Yes.
Yeah. But with the use of the mobile money, it's easier for me because I tell you I'm done. I send you a sample.
Mm-hmm.
If you approve, you do your changes, then I get paid for my work.
Okay. Brilliant.
And then that's when that makes inflow coming into my business easier.
Okay. So it improved the inflows, improved the efficiency as well. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do you do anything else with mobile money aside from receiving payments?
I pay a lot of the things, the supplies I buy with mobile money.
Okay. You pay suppliers. Okay.
Yes, I pay a lot of the supplies I buy. Because I'm somebody who, I don't know how, but then, when there's money in my hand, I spend.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it helps you save your money as
When
well.
there's money in my ear, so in a way, it keeps spending for me.
Okay. Okay. Brilliant.
So, there's things to be done, when you're passing by, maybe you see something you like, you might buy.
Yeah.
But then when I have, so many times in my week,
Yeah.
I walk around town mainly with mobile money. I move around Accra mostly with mobile money.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. I don't keep a lot of cash.
Cash.
with me.
Yeah.
Unless maybe I'm going somewhere that I know that I'll need cash. They won't take mobile money. But
Okay.
other than that, I do a lot of my buying and payment with mobile money.
Okay. Okay. But so how does it also
I basically run my business
over mobile money? Wow. So how does it affect your customers? Do you have customers who say, "Oh, why I don't want to use mobile money," or
My customers, like I told you earlier, my customers, the people
who started
buying
demanding?
money.
Okay. Yeah.
So afterwards, anyway, I think there's a lot of people. The only problem I have is because I am on Vodafone.
Okay. Okay.
I'm on Vodafone and my other most of my clients are on MBA.
Okay.
But with the interoperability, it makes things easier now. Initially, that was the big issue.
Okay.
But that was the way the only instance I got question marks
Yeah.
or questions for my clients. But other than that, I don't have any issue regarding difficulty with my clients.
Okay.
They mostly opt in.
Okay, but do you also think that you have expanded your client base faster with mobile money or less in between, let's say, that 2015 when you started and 2019?
So, because I realized with mobile money, I do more.
Okay, you do more.
It
Okay.
takes me a lot of time moving around.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So you're more productive as a business.
Okay. So it saves my business a lot of time, and I believe that they make me turn around more because I'm able to do more for people seated
Yes.
than
Yes.
moving around.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, how about your bookkeeping? Does it help in any way your bookkeeping? And to what extent?
That's the part I love about it so much because I can track every payment that I make. And I can account for every money I spend. That's one thing I love about mobile money so much because with that I can track every payment I make and I can track every money every city that I spend.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay, then do you have any, let's say, one or two specific cases in your before you started using mobile money that you think would have gone better if you had been using mobile money from the beginning of your business?
Let me give you a typical example. Now, when I'm home, I went from home mostly now.
Okay.
So when I'm home, and I need something bought in Accra.
Okay.
I need supplies bought in Accra for maybe paper, envelope, card, or whatever I need bought in Accra. I can just call the shop, make payment, and have it delivered to me at home.
Wow. Okay.
Before mobile money, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. What about the charges? Number one, the charges. Number two, the limit on 2,000 cedis per day. How do you deal with those?
The limit for me, I'll say that the only time I had issue with the limit per day was when I was making payments in college.
Okay.
When my wife was working with it.
Okay.
But other than that, my daily payments don't never really exceed that amount.
Okay. Great. Okay.
I receive maybe in that amount, in that
range,
amount, but
yeah.
then I don't pay so much in that amount. Yeah.
Okay. So the charges, do you transfer the mobile money charges to your clients or you just absorb them?
Most of the time I absorb.
Okay.
Most of the time I absorb. So I think I transfer them because I realize I charge with all of those
In mind.
In mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I charge with all of those in mind. Yeah.
All right. So if somebody was starting a business today, would you advise them to start straight ahead with mobile money in the business?
Yes. I think you open them up more.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. I think you open them, and they should not really pay attention to. I think the charges should not be a
Big issue.
a point of hesitation for them because I believe if you're able to look at you can like you said massage it into your charge for the service or whatever you're doing and it works.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. Okay, you already answered the fact that you believe that your revenue has increased indirectly by reason of your moving to mobile money, right? Because it saves you more time, makes you more efficient, and you're able to do more, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, man. Very useful. All right. Okay then. Yeah. So tomorrow. So you
And my condolences again.
All right. Please tell me your name, the name of the business, and the nature of your business.
Okay, so my name is Sandra Boama. My business is Happy Bags, and basically we are into paper bags and everything concerning paper.
Okay. Do you use mobile money in your business?
A lot.
Okay, tell me in what ways do you use mobile money?
Transactions, buying paper,
So you use it to stock up and you receive payments as
paper,
well?
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Aside from that, any other way?
Oh, salaries.
You pay salaries
Yeah, through mobile money.
You pay salaries by mobile
Mobile
money?
money, yes.
All right, that's great. So that means all your staff have mobile money accounts? All right. Okay, so if you were to analyze how well your business has been helped by mobile money, how will you analyze that?
90%.
90%, okay. In terms of
90% good. In terms of, I mean,
efficiency.
cash,
efficiency,
and then when you don't have money, like physical cash, and you have money on your wallet, why not? So you do transactions on the wallet.
Okay. What about your customers? If you were to split percentage into three, number one, those who really like mobile money. Number two, those who don't mind mobile money. Number three, those who do not, who are excited about mobile money. Those are three parts. Those who don't like, those who don't mind, and those who are excited about it. How will you split that percentage?
Let me break it into two.
Okay.
Because they'll say they'll send you mobile money, which doesn't come.
Okay.
And others too will send the money, and which that one is like profitable or is efficient for me or for both parties.
So I mean, I'm talking about whether they like to use mobile money to pay.
Yes.
Typically,
80%
like to use
mobile money.
That's fine. Then now, when was the business established?
Last 2 years.
2 years. That is 2017.
17, yes.
Did you start using mobile money immediately?
No.
When did you start using mobile money?
Oh, the latter part.
Like
the latter part around September, October.
2019.
28. No, 17.
Okay. Latter part of 2017, right?
Yeah.
Latter part of 2017, September. Now, if you were to compare before you started using mobile money and after, would you say that your customer base improved, or your revenue improved, or your efficiency improved? Did anything change?
Efficiency improved.
Were you able to deliver more? Were you able to reach more customers?
Sometimes we have problems with network system, but aside that, I mean, efficiency is.
So the basic advantage you saw was efficiency. You didn't see any advantage in terms of more customers or anything?
No.
Not at all. Okay. Then, what about the charges? The charges, how do they affect you? Do you give the charges to your customers?
Oh no, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Keep the charges. Okay. If you were to advise a startup right now, would you advise them to immediately start using mobile money?
If what?
If you are advising a startup, a new business, would you advise them to start using mobile money immediately?
Why not?
As in when they start?
When they start.
How about keeping your books? How does it affect keeping your books? How does it affect keeping your books?
In fact, it's really lazy. I find it lazy doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How does it? What I mean is that.
I find it lazy, like going back and forth with my phone, keeping like records and all that. I find it lazy.
Okay, so it doesn't assist you keep your books better.
Oh, I think I don't have the time.
You don't have the time.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right.
This is the only way. Why do